eyes outside, and pick us up.
Outside. Picking us up.
Nice and slow, 2-stage. Get light on skids and then pick up. Full adjustments. I gotcha. Yeah, you see. Alright, I'm going to take controls. So let me have controls and get past Steve over here.
You have controls.
Yep, I have controls. You can go back on the controls with me.
I'm back on with you.
So when we come to the end, you just say long on ground, helicopter 555, Papa at AP ramp, like to hover taxi over to Whiskey Pad for departure.
Okay, so Long Island ground, November 555 uniform Papa at AMP ramp, ready to taxi to Whiskey Pad.
Yep, go ahead, do that now.
Long 108 for the Foxtrot.
Oh wait.
Skyhawk 108 with the Foxtrot, continue taxi to Golf.
Continue taxi via Golf, 108 for Foxtrot.
Alright, go ahead, panel.
Long Island ground, November 555 uniform at AMP ramp, ready to taxi to Whiskey Pad.
Foxtrot 555 uniform Papa, Long Island ground, have a taxi to Whiskey Pad, tower when ready, have a good flight.
55 uniform Papa, clear to taxi to Whiskey Pad.
Alright, so now hit frequency button. And we're over frequency. Alright, so we're clear right, we're clear left.
Clear left.
You can call tower and say 5 uniform Papa, Whiskey Pad, ready for departure.
Long Island Tower, November 555 uniform Papa at Whiskey Pad, ready for departure.
5 uniform Papa, Long Island Tower, holding position.
5 Papa, hold position.
Number 2634, Mike Diaz, altimeter 3003, say altitude.
Alright, we'll just hold this here to hover.
And we are 1,560 descending.
34, Mike, thank you. Check 1093, right at Whiskey, runway 6 Alpha.
Whiskey 6 Alpha, 1096.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, Long Island Tower. Whiskey Pad, clear for takeoff. Departure, make a southbound turnout. Get south of runway 6, and then you can proceed outbound via heading 075 out of below 1,400.
Alright, 5 uniform Papa, make a left southbound turnout on heading 060 at...
Wait.
Please.
5 uniform Papa, Whiskey Pad, clear for takeoff. Once you're airborne, make a southbound turn, get south of runway 6, and then you can proceed on your requested heading 075.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, southbound heading, remain south of 6 at all times. 5 uniform Papa, clear for takeoff.
Got 9 tilts of function, extend down on the Bernard Street off now.
Alright, think what you're saying for a second. Oh, nice, easy, slow.
108 Hotel Foxtrot, Long Island Tower, did you call ready?
Oh.
10 Foxtrot, I'm on the show, I'm with it.
So let's push through this.
108 Hotel Foxtrot, let your hold short on it.
Oh, we're going to come around to the left. So let's go. Good. Keep on climbing, keep a forward airspeed.
Number 2634, Mike, runway 6, clear for the option, after the option, fly runway heading, climb maintain, 2000.
Runway 6, clear for the option, after the option, runway heading up to 2,000, 34 Mike.
Alright, so let's just like low out, straighten out, because we're going to have to come back to 6. See how long it took the compass to come back from 2-4. So clear right, left.
After 5 uniform Papa, flighting 150.
5 uniform Papa, turn on heading 150.
Number 2634, Mike, try to get level climb, helicopter climbing out at 200 feet. They're going to cross the runway midfield.
Copy that. Look for that traffic through your flight.
5 uniform Papa, traffic come off on us runway 6, no delay in getting across the axis, please.
5 uniform Papa, no delay, speed up.
9 tilts of function, extend down when I'll call the base, multiple departures ready.
Step down when you got the base, 902 Hotel Foxtrot.
5 uniform Papa, radar contact altitude.
5 uniform Papa, 300 feet. 5 uniform Papa, clear runway.
Yep. 34 Mike, helicopter traffic, no vector.
Slow up. Keep it at 1
Now that traffic inside your flight.
Yes, I can buy right traffic.
Ready.
Perfect, just like that.
Project 1093, roger, number 2. Correction 3 for departure.
Alright, just slow up a hair, just a hair. Just to help us with our climb. Just try to get to the right. So it clears us to the...
Got 10 Hotel Foxtrot, on 6, line up away. Line up away, 103 Foxtrot.
Good. We're still clear all the way around. I'm going to give us a tiny bit of cover.
5 uniform Papa, flighting 075, out of below 600.
Alright, 5 uniform Papa, stay below 600 below on heading 075. Alright, so we'll level off here. And just
92
turn
Alpha
us towards
Foxtrot,
E.
center base, company holds and parts ready.
That's good.
Copy, 5 Delta Foxtrot.
Perfect. Nice. Perfect. We don't want to climb anywhere. We
That's 10 Alpha Foxtrot, 96, clear for takeoff, make left traffic. Make left traffic, clear for takeoff, only 610.
Nice day.
Alpha Foxtrot, 96, line 48, traffic company, 7.3
I'm
miles.
not showing any winds. I'm checking on the ground now, looking for flags.
264 mics, turn left turn, heading 270, climb maintain, 2000.
Let's just say on the
Up to 2034.
Casey's compensating for us for the people do the pattern. Great. Thank you.
Helicopter 912 Golf, further go.
As you see.
Helicopter 912 Alpha Golf, long down tower, main north to runway 24 at all times, at below 600 feet. Whiskey pass, clear for takeoff, proceed, course in, course out.
24240 for 912 Golf.
2 Alpha Golf, correction, flighting 240, on course for you shortly.
He's heading out to the island.
240 for 912 Golf.
All this will be turning around soon.
9 Alpha Foxtrot on a 6 clear for takeoff.
Soon.
Clear for takeoff and wait 6, 9 Alpha Foxtrot.
1093 on a 6 line 08, traffic assessment to
How's your headset?
I love it.
Yeah, it's much clearer, right?
34 miles,
Yeah.
departure
Not as bad.
120.05.
Much more comfortable and the noise canceling makes a big difference.
Maintain out of below
I don't hear the chop.
1,400.
Let me just...
Out of below 1,400. Alright, slow up to 60, get our climb back in. Come back just slightly. And start pulling up the power.
After now 2 Alpha Golf,
Right
rate of
there.
contact to altitude.
Good.
412.
Yeah, it's like it helps a
Alpha Golf,
lot.
Roger,
And especially once we have like the doors on and stuff.
Sorry, go.
Makes it
Pass
well.
behind number.
On traffic, go.
Got 92 Alpha Foxtrot, traffic 11 o'clock, half a mile. Helicopter 500 feet, has you inside, pass behind.
Cover 6, 92 Alpha Foxtrot.
We're coming up to the end of the airspace.
Check 1093 on my 6 clear for takeoff, make right traffic.
I'm moving here, it should be right over here.
I think we're going into the wind. That's a flag down there.
Well, I thought you go 6, 9 Alpha Foxtrot.
That's not a flag.
No, we could just like, we'll just say a little bit to the right. Just not even there.
I think. I might have
No, it's still out there over there.
Oh, okay.
Let's hit like 8. So
99 Alpha Foxtrot, flighting 030, connect departure.
it should be coming up soon.
Heading 030.
I think it's right over there. So you can go to the right a little bit.
Proceed on course heading 220.
20,
We'll say at 800, that's fine.
Long Island Tower, Suffolk County PD4 with Charlie.
PD4 Long Island Tower, verify 7 miles to the east, 700 feet.
That's affirmative, Suffolk County PD4 inbound, full stop, whiskey pad.
That's the PD4 radar contact, turn 20 degrees left, radar vectors traffic.
20 degrees left, Suffolk County PD4.
PD4 traffic,
There's
12
the lot
o'clock,
right
4
below
miles,
us.
northeastbound, helicopter 700.
Look for that traffic, Suffolk County PD4.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles westbound, please, helicopter 700. Drive 10 radar South Foxtrot, 96, please touch failure number 1.
I don't see it. Just keep it up.
Yeah, he'll be coming from the right side.
I uniform Papa, roger.
Oh, yeah. I see him.
PD4 update on the traffic, 1 o'clock, 3 miles northeastbound, 700.
Still look at PD4.
I'm up on the RYU.
Given you have insight.
Yeah, PD4, we have inside.
PD4 roger, and continue on that heading for a moment, and I'll get you close to the airport shortly.
Continue on present heading, Suffolk County PD4.
Thank you for clearing us in a minute.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, good exchange approved. Helicopter 912 Alpha Golf, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, good exchange approved.
So I'm going to turn this down. I'll bring up our car feet. So bring us down to 600. Let's do a high orbit. 600 feet. So make sure you swing out far enough. Going down to 600. And we know we have flags out over here, so we keep an eye out for those flags.
93, number 2,
Oh, there's our spots. Around 50 feet. Good. So 600. Level this out. And swing around. Alright, where's our flags? Over here.
There should be a flag over here.
So we don't need to so close. So we want to make it nice thing. So right, there's usually a flag right here. There's a flag along here. I don't see him yet. I see it looks like it's just down right there in front of us. So we'll cut in between the triangle building, that one. So just watch our ass. Don't slow up anymore. And come around. That's where our flag is. And our flag is 61 knots, 60. So they were using 6, so we'll make it into a headed northeast. There's the flag, it's down, so it's not for anything. So, alright, it's perfect. So let's swing out, nice and easy, towards the school area, and then come back in that way, heading north. Alright, so remember, I do area, terrain, wind, hazards, entry, exit, landing spot. So our area is the top of the blacktop there, terrain is the trees and stuff around. Winds are coming from the north and northeast, but they're light variables, so it's not too much of an issue. Hazards, I don't see any people, animals, or anything in there. We'll keep an eye out for telephone poles and wires once we get closer. Entry would be from the southwest, heading northeast, and our landing spot would be the top. Alright, so let's just edge out a little bit closer and start our descent in. So car feed is up, all our gauges are green, fuel is good, no warning lights. No warning lights. So yeah, let's just edge out just a little bit before the school, and then turn back in. Alright, nice, easy, slow descent rate. So we're not too tight on the school, we can go in nice and comfortable and easy. Alright, so then we're clear left, we're clear forward, we're clear right, clear. So, make our turn, and just like eye it now, you know, for the airspeed and your altitude. So, like I said, you don't want to feel like you're racing in, but you don't want to be creeping in. So you can turn in a little bit more now, right here. Keep on descent. You might have to start slowing down. Just go more straight this way.
Trying to maintain our airspeed.
Yeah, but you don't want to be too fast. Like, we're fast now. And we're too close.
We're too close.
Yeah, we're not going to make it. So let's just go around again. Because remember, we don't have winds today, for once.
Right.
So let's get...
The no wind condition is...
right, so then you have to slow down a little bit more once you get closer. That's why I always say start out as far as you can. That's not too far away. So give yourself time to make your adjustments that you feel like you can lock it in. It's like, oh, this really feels good.
Okay.
So let's just keep our airspeed at 50 now. 400, we'll come back around again. So clear left, low to right, clear right, come around. Just turn in before the power lines.
Thank you.
Let's not climb. Alright, once again, car is up, all the gauges are green, fuel's good, car's good, no warning lights. We're still at 50 knots, about 450 feet, perfect. Alright, so you always make sure you just give yourself like by the triangle building and when you swing out, so it gives you enough nice easing loops so you can start slowly descending and slowing up. So then when we make our turn in for our final, you can just lock in whatever speed feels good in descent rate. Alright, we're clear left, we're clear forward, we're clear right.
Start making my turn in. Not too tight so I can get a little bit over.
Right, you don't need to put it on the side, you just nice, easy, gradual turn.
Out of the 360, look for an A320 during a 4 mile ride there. PD4 taxi park with me. Here at 8324, you might see Cessna traffic passing off of your left lane that's going to go you.
Alright, so it's still clear all the way around. I'll come out a little bit more.
Clear all the way around. The landing side is still clear.
Good, you're holding airspeed, altitude, perfect. Like when we're turning like our base to our final, then we'll start to push down a little. You know, get like 100% rate. Not a big one, just a little one. So once again, we're clear left, we're clear forward, we're clear right. Whenever you make the turns, just take your checks.
Right. or vocalize it.
Yep, one last time. All the gauges are green, fuel is good, carb's good, no warning lights. Right. You could have probably swung out just a little bit more, so that you could have curved in a little, because now we're a little tight, so now let's get down a little bit more. Yeah, 400, 48 knots, good. Perfect. Alright, before we get to the school, you probably start your turn. Still keep our descent in. Final. Good. Get that descent right. Alright, I would swing him a little to the left, so we can come around, going back into the wind this way, and we have the pole on this side, instead of getting the pole right there. There you go. Yep. So cut over the top of this pole. And it's almost steepish, so. Yeah, the pole there. Oh, fly over the top of the pole. He goes over the middle, and the wires here is that little thin one you wouldn't see. So always over the top, never across the middle. Alright, perfect. So let's get our descent right there. We'll clear the pole and the trees, and keep the forward airspeed till we get. Remember that? It's low down here. Let's go around these trees. This is where you want to keep the airspeed.
Yeah, I bled off too much airspeed.
Yeah, and because we have a big incline here, doesn't help. Alright, so let's see. This is going to be a little slopey. Let's go up a little bit more forward. Whoa, how much power that jumped up. Alright.
The no-wind condition really changes the approach.
Everything, right. You still need to keep, you got to find that thing in between. You don't feel too fast, but you can't get too slow. And this is bad because it's like 10 feet lower than up here, so you got to make sure you keep a little altitude, and you have to get over the poles. So when we come over the poles, always go over the top of the poles, never in between, because you see that little thin line on top. If that was snapped or broken, it would be flapping up in their thing, and we would never see it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So, you know, always over the top of the poles. You'll never have wires that'll be over it or higher up than the top of the thing, generally. And you have a better view. You could see if a wire snapped and it's flapping around or whatever. All right, so when I talked about maximum performance takeoff, we'll do a maximum performance takeoff from here. Like, we come in here, we know, oh, it's a really low wind condition. We're not, full of fuel, heavy, and this and that. So we'll do a max performance, so we'll lift off, we'll get light, we start climbing, but we know we're not going to be able to go straight up. So that's why you back up as far as you can in a place like this, so you lift up as high as you can, and then once you can't climb anymore, then you should start creeping forward like a normal takeoff. Once you get more clear over the road ahead, then you'll get a lot more power and lift and stuff. So this would be, a good example for that. So let's pick us up.
Alright.
So, one thing real quick, all the gauges in green, fuel is good, carb's good, no warning lights.
No warning lights. You stay to pick up.
Yeah, nice and easy, take your time. Good, we'll that all right. Come back a half. Good, now catch the power. Alright, good. Alright, so right tail is clear.
Right tail is clear.
We'll come this way. And let's put our nose to where we want to go. Especially we have to put down. We got a lot of all these tall weeds and stuff. So this is the worst kind of ground to taxi over, because it doesn't allow all the bad air to be, dissipate, pushed away, pushes right back up into the rotor system. So tall grass and crap like this is horrible. But we're doing okay, actually, with power. So we'll get down here close enough. Once we find a clear spot, I think right over past these little bushes right here. We'll turn around. So right tail is clear.
Right tail is clear.
So we'll turn it forward. No more forward movement. Now we just wanted to circle back. Alright, so just put it down, and then we'll do a max performance. And we know today the chances are, like I said, we're in a bowl, so whatever breeze or wind, so it's a little slopey, that's fine. And so whatever breeze we might have, the bowl is going to block it, and then these trees. So we're only going to get a certain amount. So we'll get up as high as we can, and then we'll start pushing forwards nice and easy. Like when we do vortex ring state recovery, it's just nice and easy. And you start getting clean air over the road ahead. All right? So let me lower carpet all the way. All right, so all gauges in the green. Fuel's good, coverage good, no warning light. There's no one coming from behind. Left, forward, and above. So eyes outside, let's just pick us up. Once we get light, just straight up. Try to keep us in the direction we want to go with that. You don't have to do any pedal adjustments, because once we start pedal adjustments, it starts eating up some of the power.
Right.
So that's why you want to just come straight up. And back to the left. So up. And are we getting anything? We're like right. A little overpower, but all right, let's go forwards now. Nice and easy, just like a normal takeoff. There's our tip. There it goes. Right. Push it through. Let's head for the gap. We'll collect it just a hair. There we go. Yep, you see, we got that clear. So you can do a maximum performance out of here with nothing. You just know you have to lift some and then go forwards. Do you want to go back in one more time, or you want to go over to the autos?
Let's shoot that approach one more time.
All right, so bring us up around. Only get us up to like 400 feet. We have the triangle building there, so it's going to go good.
Just because I want to
go over the top of the pole and everything.
Understand these no-wind conditions a little bit better.
It makes a world of difference, as you can tell. And see that we're almost going from like a normal approach, almost in a steep approach, because we have like a short to get over the trees to get into our spot. It's almost like we have to stop and then come down pretty quick. Not like just normal, you would come in direct. All right, so 400, let's just level out here. Keep us over 45 knots. All right, so got car peters up. Let's get some airspeed. Right pedal. Yeah, more airspeed. All right, good. All right, so all gauges in the green. Fuel is good. Car is good. No warning lights. Clear left, clear forward, clear right. So you can start a turn. Remember this time we're out a little bit further, so we got that white pole over there. So let's just be mindful of it. Just a little more airspeed. Because we're slow.
Right at whiskey and then steer.
We're still slow, so let's get a little more. Closer to 50. Because we're at lower altitude, so we're in it's called the height velocity chart. So if we lost power, we might not have enough forward airspeed to be able to flare and touch down properly. Good, so we don't want to climb. Keep it right here, just like this. Good. Alright, once again, all the gauges in green, fuel is good, coverage good, no warning lights. Car is up, clear left, clear forward, clear right. Clear right. Give yourself a nice room to set up. There's no rush.
Our landing spot is still clear.
Good. 450, 50 knots. Good, we can live with that. And we want to aim to the, the further side of the pole, so we go over the top.
That is clear.
Good. Now it's on good. Oh, we sort of slow descent right here. Good. So clear left, clear forward, clear right for our final base into our final turn. So I would straighten out over this pole. Dead center in front of us.
A little bit more.
Yep, a little more for airspeed, right. We're slowing up a little too much. Good. Yep, good. 40 knots. Make sure we clear our obstacle. Good. Perfect.
Clear over the pole.
Yep. So clear our obstacle. Coming down, so just keep us coming in. Keep on straight. Keep the airspeed up, keep the airspeed up, keep the airspeed up.
Let it bleed off too much.
That's alright. We just catch it. And this works out good. Gets us to our spot. Let's go to the little higher up. Just all level up here. We'll catch that. One swing around to the left. Alright, that's good. Yeah, like I said, yeah, that's the biggest thing. Always make sure you keep the airspeed, because once you start to feel the air, you know, your air's dropping and dropping on you, it's like that.
Right.
If you don't have the altitude, then you're screwed.
Right.
So you just keep that up. So, again, or we want to head over to the field?
Let's head over to the field.
Alright, so pick us up. We're going to do a circling climb out. We'll pick up and we'll go around that tree and around a big circle, just get our airspeed up. Once we get our airspeed, then we can start, you know, getting up.
All gauges in the green, no warning lights, feels good. Time check, eyes outside.
Oh, good.
Sorry, you were a little stiff on that left pedal.
I was just resting on it.
You were resting on it?
Just resting, yeah, I didn't push it.
I couldn't push the left pedal.
You didn't feel like to push it? Yeah, I was just resting on it. Let's get this forward.
Whatever.
I got it right in between here. I just want to get over these things. Alright, let's just go on the other side of these bushes. And we'll push through for our airspeed. Keep on turning. There comes our airspeed. Put it a little early. Those trees on the other side come up quick. Keep the forward airspeed. And we got the gap right there to our right. So let's get to the gap. We can pull power. There we go. Little left pedal. Keep us in trim. Okay, there we go. On fine. So keep forward airspeed. And head to the right. Get a little more airspeed. There. Good. Go ahead just to the left of the water towers so we find a thing, but it's like right over there.
Okay.
We got a little more power, so let's pull it in for our climb. Take this upfield out over here for a while.
You're going to do a run up or be ready for me?
Keep our airspeed. A little bit more. We can almost follow this road. So we'll keep our climb to about 800 feet. And then we'll enter, you know, we'll do a circling, you know, clearing turn, make sure it's clear. We'll set up for auto. So we'll set up for auto at 65 knots, 800 feet. I'll say auto 3, 2, 1. We'll lower collective. Roll off right pedal, keep our heading. Once we do that, then we establish our airspeed at 65 knots. And we keep an eye on our RPM and the trim. Airspeed, trim, RPM, eyes back outside.
Right.
We want to keep it at the better at the bottom of the green, but at least the middle of green. Once we get closer to the flaring, you know, I'll start rolling on, and we'll do our flare.
Okay.
Well, let's go around to the right a little bit. So make a nice climb. So we're clear to the right.
Clear to the right.
Clear left, forward. So we're going to be going just like we did our entrance. So let's get a little more altitude.
So we'll be approaching from like...
We'll just be coming this way, almost just what we were doing for the approaches into the thing. So I got a carpet. I want to get up to 800 feet. So carpet is up. All the gauges in the green. Feels good. No warning lights to get up to 800 feet. Keep it out. I don't see any traffic out there for Brookhaven. I don't see any traffic around us. Come on, get up.
Traffic around.
There's a thing over there, right in front of us. Let me We get our airspeed, there's the prison, so we're going to turn well before the prison. So let's turn. Keep our airspeed. Oh, come on. Little left pedal. There's the tower for Suffolk County. Alright, that's perfect. So we're coming up almost 800 feet, so that's good. So let's get our airspeed. Remember, we got it. We'll have a decent glide because we're not going to have any wind killing us like we did the other day. So let's get it a little faster. So RP's up, gauges in the green, we're level, almost 800 feet, 65 knots. So wait till we get closer to the tree line. So we'll enter our auto in 3, 2, 1. So lower collective, roll off, right pedal. So now we establish our airspeed 65 knots. So a little right pedal for trim. We catch your RPM coming up. A little more right pedal. Just a little more right pedal. Over the airspeed, just hold it right there. We don't need to do anything else. No more adjustments. So now we're just watching our RPM. Eyes outside. Airspeed, trim, RPM. So it's a little on top of the green. Alright, so I'm going to roll on. Keep on going. Keep up forward airspeed. Keep up forward airspeed. Once we get about treetop height, we start flaring. Start flare, 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 flare. And we level out, and that will be your auto. So let's keep on going, because we don't have much power in here, so same thing with the tree. So it comes swinging around, same thing. You know, we don't want to have to back taxi. Nice and slow. We got all this grass, so and we're following the deer. See the deer? Yep. Get our forward airspeed back. Get our forward airspeed. So did you have any questions about that, or you got what I was doing?
I got what you were doing.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things there.
Yeah, it's just
fast. It takes time.
Being able to not split my attention, but understand that I have to do quick glances from.
Yes, you're the trim, airspeed, RPM, eyes back outside. Airspeed, trim, RPM, eyes outside. RPM is like one of the most important things, and our airspeed. Like you're out of trim now, you can readjust it to what you have to, but
Right.
it makes it more, your airspeed more stable, because once you get your trim in for your airspeed, you can just hold your cyclic. You don't really need to move it forwards or backwards or anything else again. Like we're really high. Just, are you gripping the throttle now?
No, I'm not.
Well, like we're at the top of the green. I don't know what that is about. Put an RPM.
Yeah, RPM is like above the green.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like right on the top of the green. But the engine is fine. Oh. Just keep an eye on that. So let's get back up to 800 feet and slow up. Right there. Good. Alright, so we're downwind, so we got a carpet. So carpet's all the way up. All the gauges in the green. Feels good. Oil temperature's good. Oil pressure. All the gauges. Warning lights. We're clear right. Oh, we're clear left.
Clear forward.
We're going to just climb high enough so we can get closer to our altitude, and then we get our airspeed back in. Good. Give you a climb in. Still prison? Yeah, I got it. So I just need a little more altitude because I only got 600. Clear around still.
Clear all the way around.
Yep, so we'll do a nice gentle turn. We'll get closer to our altitude when we need. Get our airspeed in. Push through all this bouncing around. So we'll push it back into the wind. One little, so we can start leveling out. And get our airspeed back. 65 knots. 800 feet, level, right there, perfect. A little more forward airspeed. Alright, carpet is all the way up. Alright guys, outside.
We're outside.
So we don't, right there, it's fine. Alright, so once we get closer to the tree line, I'll enter. So enter our auto in 3, 2, 1. So we lower collective, nice and easy. Roll off, right pedal. Now let's keep our airspeed. Now let's get our airspeed, catch the RPM. So forward airspeed, RPM at the top. So I'm lifting the collective just a little. Right coming down, that's fine. We don't want to touch that. So watch on the trim. Perfect, guys outside. The RPM coming up again, so we catch that. Alright, now let's start with it rolling on. That's good, we'll adjust. So we catch it, keep on coming. About treetop height, we start off flare. So flare, 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 flare. So it slows us down to stop. And we level out, and that's when we pull the collective to touchdown. But we see we're gliding really far because there's no wind.
Right. No wind pushing us.
No, the other day we were dropping like immediately. So let's keep up forward airspeed. Preserve our manifold pressure. Was that one a little easier? And no, it's just time catching everything, watching everything, right?
Yep.
The big thing is you just gotta stay on top of the RPM. The low rotor RPM isn't so bad. It honestly isn't. As long as you keep it at like right at the 97 and stuff, that's fine. It's annoying, listen to the horn, but it's not hurting you. So we can roll a little power. And it gives you a little buffer, so in case your RPM starts to spike, you won't overspeed.
Better to have just a tad bit of lower RPM
Right. Because you can get that back in the flare, you really can easily. Because you got to realize then all of a sudden the air's being shoved up and speeding it up.
Right.
So that's why sometimes we roll on before we go into the flare, so the engine can adjust for itself. We don't have to be like as diligent, so it gives us time to look at other things, pay attention to other stuff. Alright, so we're only at 300, so let's keep on going. Let's get our airspeed. Close to 50 knots. Good. Alright, so we'll clear right, we'll clear forward, we'll clear left. One more time. Good. And when we put ourselves sideways to the wind, you feel how it gets a little just squirrely.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
Gives us a few love bumps.
Right. So I got 48. Yeah, so a few knots, not too bad. We'll swing out just a little further by the power lines because we want to get enough time so when we turn we don't go over the prison. Unless you're trying to help someone escape. We got low level clouds right there, about 1,000 feet. So we're not either.
Runway
6. Yeah, we'll do one more then head back.
Okay.
So flying over the top of the poles. That's it. Oh, slow. Get up, climbing. Alright, 700 feet, 760 knots.
Yeah, that RPM needle is above the green.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. I don't know why. It's not doing it. I'll say something to the piece tomorrow, but it's not too high, but it is above.
Back down to it's moving above and below.
Yeah. I don't know why. Alright, so we'll clear left, we're right. So copy is up, we're 800 feet. ASV 65 knots, keep it forward. We got the winds hitting us from the side. So let's turn before this prison. Alright, we're descended, so let's get back up in the air a little bit. Good. Alright, so let's get our airspeed, 65 knots. We'll enter a little early this time. Just because I'll glide.
Right there.
Yeah. Alright, so enter auto in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we lower collective. Roll off right pedal. Now we establish our airspeed, 65 knots. RPM's coming up, so we'll raise the collective just a hair. Right pedal, just a hair. Good. Keep the forward airspeed. We're at the bottom of the green. Perfect. It's creeping up, so we come up a little. Come up a little, we'll catch that. Alright, so I'm going to start rolling on. That's alright. Keep coming. About treetop height, we start baby flip, 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 baby flip. Good, perfect. Nice, that's like a perfect auto. Oh, the clutch light was readjusting there. that was really good. Alright, come around. Do a total circular climb, get out of here. Get our ass speed. Let's really get this puppy going. Get a little power. Appointment. And I'm going to listen to ATIS.
Departures accept fluid traffic contact clearance delivery on 121.85.
Not so much
Contact you at Delta.
Information Delta.
Information Delta.
On that tower is information Delta 1256 Zulu, wind 3405, visibility 10, sky conditions 2510,000, 25,000, standard temperature 222.18, altimeter 3003, visual approaching use, landing and departing, runway 6. Notice to airmen, there is a TFR in effect to the west of Islip Airport in the New York Central metropolitan area.
Yep, the TFR.
You can see SDC 5/1002 and 5/1017 for more. 13 Hotel Foxtrot, runway 6, clear touch zone.
Position runway 610 Foxtrot.
November 5 Charlie Delta, contact near departure.
Let's not get too close to Brookhaven, because we're right at the edge of Brookhaven airspace.
I'm sorry, it's just they don't got a circle
I got a plane out there, but it's not an issue, so. Don't worry. I just need a little more altitude, and where's the airport? Right there. Right towards the tower. Let's get a little more altitude. And head right towards the tower. You see the tower?
Yeah, I see the tower. I see the airport.
Okay, so we'll head into this, actually the slopes. So let's just slow up so we get at least 800. Come on, tower, helicopter 555, uniform Papa.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, Long Island Tower, squawk 4361, safe position and intent.
5 Papa, squawk 4361, 8 miles just northeast at 800 feet with information Delta, inbound for the slopes. And just keep us towards the tower.
November 00 Charlie, radar contact altitude.
1,200, 00 Charlie.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, radar contact altitude.
Papa, 800 feet. Oh, we just want to the right of the tower?
99 Hotel Foxtrot, Long Island Tower,
Yeah, right here, it's perfect, just like this.
Downwind runway to correction runway 6.
Downwind runway 6, runner, Hotel Foxtrot.
November 5, uniform Papa, proceed direct slope.
5 Uniform Papa, proceeding directly to the slope. Like my English isn't working this morning too well. Can't say words. Big boy words.
I have those days. We all do. But he directed to the side, right?
Slopes. So just right, you see in between the tower and the hangars to right, like the dark spot in the middle, just aim right for there for now.
Okay.
And then we'll just gradually turn into the slopes. And we'll do some hover work and stuff in there. I got a flag down there, so I see the winds. It looks like the winds are almost coming from 3-3. No, there they go that way. So maybe
7200 Charlie, 5 to the south, radar services terminated, squawk VFR 32, change approved.
we don't want to climb VFR, I think. Perfect. So it's still 6 miles out. So you see the little square houses in front of us? Once we get close to that, then you can start slowly descending like 600. There's our outer airport. I'm gonna go home and watch the Giants lose, the bastards. Fucking killed me last week. I honestly just sat there in shock how bad they played.
Oh yeah, against the Commanders. Oh my God, they got spanked.
But it's like, why?
My buddy saw that game. He got so hyped for the Commanders. He betted that they were going to beat the Green Bay. And I was like, no.
No, Green Bay destroyed them. It's like, wait, where were the fucking... I don't know, like when I saw the offensive line, and by the middle of the first quarter, when I saw Russell Wilson just running for his life every single play, I was like,
It's over.
we're back to this crap again? We went from an excellent preseason with a good offensive line to the crap again. Russell Wilson was literally running for his life. He went back there, even like, I guess he was hearing phantom steps, and you could see he was expected to be hit. It was so bad.
It really is terrible how just the New York teams are.
Yeah, but consistently our offensive line is just so... Every other team, you see, whatever, like, not with the Giants.
It's not about the players anymore. People can argue as much as they want about player talent, player this. It's now about the head office and the coaching staff. They have to get their shit together.
Yeah, but how? Like, how much more do they need?
They need a GM that cares about them. Honestly, I feel like for the Jets and the Giants, it's really the owners that are holding them back.
Well, they have horrible ownership. The new Mara, like after his mother died, this guy took over.
Foxtrot runway.
He's the worst.
So you're touching go make left coast traffic?
And Woody Johnson's just a moron.
Go left coast traffic, not matter how to Foxtrot.
So slowly down to 600. We have a little car beat, so that's fine. Keep us at 65.
Foxtrot, extend downwind.
Extend downwind 10 Foxtrot.
The no-wind conditions are a little bit more difficult than one would assume, especially since I've been flying in pretty heavy winds.
Yep. Good. No, it's good. So like 2 miles out, then we'll start slowly descending once we get a good visual. And we'll see what they want us to do, so 600 feet, so keep us at 65. Nice, easy, good. Weird parking lots.
I'm excited though. Yeah.
Full of what?
Just for the football season. Last week, me and my coworkers, we do a pick'em. Yeah, I took their money last week.
Just above 60, please?
Yep.
Yeah, my wife and all them love fantasy football. They all my kids stuff. I join it like I have the worst team in the world. I can never pick that.
Oh, we're not doing fantasy. We're doing pick'ems.
Right.
We're going based off football knowledge. So every week you get to pick all the games. So it's 16 games each week, and you pick who you think's gonna win, and whoever has the most wins for the week gets paid $5 by everybody in the.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
And they paid for my lunch last week.
Perfect. Some people got their pools closed, some don't. Yeah, you have to close the pool's freezing now. Unless it's heated. This one's all green. Those closed, those still blue. Gross. Alright, so we're like 2 miles out, so it's so slowly. A good 100, 200 foot descent rate. We'll head towards the windsock right in front of us in this spot, and then we'll see what he wants us to do when we get closer.
Because we're not into
555 Uniform Papa, Cessna, short final now, approach end of runway 6.
555 Uniform Papa, keep an eye out for traffic. You want us to put down in the side and then we'll just pass you over to the flow factor?
To left departure end.
I have no idea what he said. Come on.
Number 10 Delta Foxtrot, turn base.
Turning base 10 Foxtrot.
Do you see anyone?
5 Uniform Papa, the Cessna is touching down on runway 6 now, and they're conducting a touch.
touching down.
5 Uniform Papa, keep on traffic.
Do you have the traffic in sight, helicopter 5 Uniform Papa?
If I don't have them in sight yet.
Okay, they're rolling past taxiway Whiskey now on runway 6, on the go, doing a touch and go.
Oh, I see.
5 Uniform Papa, I have traffic in sight.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa passes behind the Cessna. Behind the Cessna, slow clear to land.
Alright, 5 Uniform Papa, I'll pass behind the Cessna, slow clear land, 5 Uniform Papa. Yep, I didn't see, I was looking down at this end.
I was looking at the wrong end too.
So we just keep our airspeed up? We'll cut across. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, so it's not so bad. We got the windsocks and showing the winds coming from that way, right? you look now, yeah, coming from the west. So just keep it.
Hotel Foxtrot, runway 6,
Let's get across here. Alright, so we're still...
Track 520, Long Island Tower. Hold short, runway 6, traffic, crossing right to left departure.
Alright, we clear left and right.
Clear left and right.
I'll have final pop-up, clear runway 6, going into the slope. Do we want to switch over to ground? Stay with you.
After 5 Uniform Papa, you can contact ground 135.3 when you're ready.
Alright, Final Papa, we'll contact ground when we're ready. We just walk the VFR.
Good day. Through track 520, helicopter left side in the grass, in the Cessna,
right
1 mile
here.
final, runway 6, good for immediate takeoff.
That's actually immediate takeoff, runway 6 for Jet 520.
So the wind's this way. It's not so bad anyway, so we'll just put down over here. Nice and easy. Just that. Bunny hop in. Copy up. I'll switch to ground. Cool. Ground, helicopter 555, uniform Papa.
Helicopter 555, Uniform Papa, Long Island ground.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa. In this slope, we'll be doing some maneuvers. We'll stay clear of all hard surfaces, and I'll be walking VFR.
Helicopter 5, Uniform Papa, roger. You may clear all hard surfaces, just let me know when you're finished.
Papa will remain clear of all hard surfaces. We'll contact you already without you back in. Alright, so we got them in. And alright, so let's pick us up. We'll do a few pedal turns and stuff. I can lock this down when we're done. So, alright, eyes outside. Take your time, nice and slow.
Got 2-stage pickup.
Yeah, the windsock is drooped, so it's not so much an issue, but we'll aim towards Suffolk County. Come back aft a little. A bit more. Good. Very good. Alright, now hold us at a stable hover here. Perfect. Alright, now do a left pedal turn. Don't let us drop. It's a sound.
Don't let us down. Do a left pedal.
So clear right tail.
Right is clear.
And we're to the left, so just try to hold the cyclic right where it is. Don't move the cyclic. We don't have a lot of wind, so we don't really have to push too much. You know, fight the wind. It's just nice and easy. Nice and easy. Just let it go on its own. Nice and easy. Keep the cyclic centered. When we stop, catch it. Now once more. Have a 90 degree. That's good, right there, catch it. Nice and easy, slow. Now once more back towards Suffolk County. Watch out drift, yep. A little left paddle. Left paddle. A little bit more, just a hair more. Towards the center. Alright, good. So just get us on a stable hover, so we're not bouncing around. And then just let us settle. Let us settle, nice and easy. Don't hold up on the collective, just let it settle. And we come straight down. Much easier like that, instead of fighting it.
Right.
Alright, pick us up again.
Alright. Eyes are outside.
A little more aft and right paddle.
Yeah. Just a little right paddle to my
Alright, so pick us up a little bit higher. Just like 3 to 5 feet. And then taxi us forward slowly. Head towards the helicopters, Suffolk County helicopters. Take your time. Yeah, well, see, we don't want to be doing that. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Alright, so eyes outside and just nice and easy, relax. Pick us up.
Eyes are outside.
Now what happened there that you just let us go down?
I wasn't pulling up on the collective fast enough to catch it. I didn't want to rip it, but I was going too slow to even count.
You could have come a little aft cyclic and then catch the collective. So, you know, because we went like straight down like this, you know, we went like down like that. So you could have just come back a little on the aft, and it would give us a tiny bit of climb, so you could have caught it easy with the collective. All right, so right tail is clear.
Right tail is clear.
So the left paddle turn. A little bit more. A little bit more. We're aiming towards the New York Jet building out there in front of us. Keep your eyes out in the distance. Now taxi that way. Slow, 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 slow.
Oh.
All right, let's look at it. Let me help you stable out. So, nice and stable right here. All right, so just nice and easy forwards. Just watch, pulling to the right. Nice and easy. Or just watch off climb. Or descent. Nice. We're descending, so just a little bit. Yeah, not so much. We're at like max power.
On the ground, helicopter 4046 Alpha at hangar 1 request taxi to Whiskey again. Helicopter 4046 Alpha, Long Island ground. Cover taxi, Whiskey taxiway is in your hangar, contact tower.
And now we
Whiskey taxiway is in my hangar over the tower.
Clear, tail's clear. So nice and slow, nice and slow, nice. But you're tensing up, so you're going to the right. So you see, we don't.
I'm trying to stop that drift.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing it.
Yeah, you don't realize you are. That's the thing. It's just so sensitive. All right, so just taxi us back, nice and slow. But I see I'm really pulling against you, so I want to feel like neutral. All right, so we'll just catch that left pedal, so let's go forwards. Take your time, nice and easy. Good. So you just feel how we're going to the right more? As I said, you just gotta relax. You're fighting the translating tendency, you know, with the tail rotor, and then your nervousness, the tension. Just keep us going forwards. Yeah, see, if you make it too many inputs, then you're just overcorrecting. If you feel you need a little bit more speed to feel more stable, then fine, like this. But you see, like this is a good, like a, you know, decent walking pace, right? Just like that. But if you feel you go too fast or too slow and you're losing it, yeah, just get like where you feel comfortable, just like that.
Right.
And so let's come to a stop. Just make sure you're stable, not descending. And just make a left pedal turn. So we're clear right tail.
Clear.
Don't let us descend. Don't let us descend. And a left pedal turn. You can come all the way around, just nice and slow. Keep this cyclic so we're not all over the place.
Alright.
Good.
Alright,
A little bit more. Aiming towards New York Jet. Good. Alright, so taxi there. Nice and slow. Like I said, if you feel you need to, you see how you're going this way?
Ground 124 Hotel Foxtrot.
So let's just try to, we'll slide over to the left a little. So
Correction, aircraft calling ground again.
we're supposed to be clear of
Long Island ground 124 Hotel Foxtrot.
Got 124 Hotel Foxtrot, Long Island ground, say request.
4 Hotel
So
Foxtrot
just
on the
find the
west
speed
side.
that you feel you can control it easy at.
Requesting
And just as little inputs as you can. You can still got to keep positive control, but
Right.
little inputs. Yeah.
14 Hotel Foxtrot,
Good.
Long Island
Just like that.
ground, runway 6, taxi via Whiskey Golf. Do the run up on Golf, advise complete.
The Whiskey Golf, do run up on Golf.
You need more right pedal there. You don't want to be going sideways. Alright, so come to a stop. Don't let us descend, and then left pedal burn back.
Can you ease up on the right pedal?
I'm not touching it.
You're not.
I'm not even touching the
Oh,
right
then
pedal.
it's me.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I wasn't even touching the left pedal. I mean the right pedal that time.
I think I was blocking myself by not moving my left foot.
Yeah. Yeah, just relax, because then, you know, get heavy on your pedals.
Yeah, I think.
No, I'm very light on the pedals, unless I really have to, like, put an input like that. And let's put down for a second.
Let's put it down.
Yeah, just let it settle.
I think I was blocking myself.
Yeah, so yeah, just relax for a second.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm like inputting it now. It's not moving because of my other, okay. God damn. Damn, Jonathan.
Yeah, you want to blame me.
So,
You want to blame
sorry.
me. You want to blame the white guy.
You know what? When you're right, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay.
Pick us up.
I was around side. A little two-stage parked out.
Yeah, because I have my foot hovering over it. I wasn't even touching it. I was like, I'm not touching it. Alright, we're a little slopey, so just remember. So now back some, and a little to the left.
A little right pedal. There we go.
There we go, perfect. Nice.
We're translating.
Good, this is nice, good. So you just pick out a speed that works for you, that you don't have to keep on doing inputs. You want to put as little inputs as possible, because it's too easy to overcorrect. Now we're descending. Oh, we got to catch that left pedal.
Catch that left pedal when we're bringing in power.
Yep. That's a little less when you do less power. No, I'm not trying to touch the pedals at all, because I want you to get a really much better feeling. See, now you got a good walking pace, and it feels good and comfortable. It has very few inputs. I'll just keep it going. Just a little bit more forward. Very good. Very good. There's little bushes here. We stop, turn around, do it again. Back.
Ground 127 Hotel Foxtrot on the west side, ready for taxi.
Right,
7 Hotel Foxtrot,
Bring us slightly back.
ground runway 6, taxi via Whiskey, Golf, do your run up on Golf, advise complete.
Good, very good. Now bring it back a hair. Bring it back a hair.
Taxi via Whiskey, Golf, run up
I
on
keep around.
Golf, and advise one for
I want to go backwards.
So much a little bit of pendulum.
Yep, now we can see you over. So like, catch us. Right here, we just stop. Stop all movement. Let's just do a little more left pedal. Towards the jet building. And then taxi that one. Right towards the stack. See, if I let go, we're going to go so far to the right. Oh, you got it. So good. Bring us forward. A little left pedal. Going too far to the right, so let's come. Yeah, to the left. We're still drifting to the right.
Oh, I brought up power, but I gave too much left pedal. There we go. There we are. There we are.
Yeah, you understand, like, if you're stopping going, you have to keep on doing too many inputs, and then you start overcorrecting. That's why I said, as few inputs as you can as possible, and like I said, I'm not doing anything, you don't realize you are. Alright, so come to a stop. Just do the stop, just concentrate on the stop before you do the turn. So now we stop. Alright, so clear right tail, so right tail is clear.
Right tail is clear.
So left pedal, nice and easy. Nice and slow, so you don't have to do a lot of inputs to keep it what you want. Keep on going again. A little bit more again. Then we start slowing up, because we know we gotta stop. Alright, perfect, right there. Alright, so just taxi back, nice and slow. As few inputs as possible.
Right.
So if you feel like you're twisting, then stop, get nice and stable again, and then go again.
I feel like that was the wind right there.
There you go. Good, now just hold it there, don't go back. Because what happens, I guess you feel like you're going too fast, and then you start pulling back, and then you start overcorrecting. The thing is, like I said, very few inputs makes it so much easier. Or just steady inputs. Good, just like this. Keep it coming to where it gets darker in front of us. Right here. A little bit more. Yeah, you got this burn mark. So right over this. We'll come to a stop over this. Right here. So come to a stop. Good, good. Now you establish your hover. Now nice and turn slow it to the left. Nice and slow. We don't want to move anything with the cyclic, so just hold. Good. Very good. Alright, perfect. Head back again. Nice and slow. Relax for a second so you don't tense up and pull to the right. You feel it? Going
Yeah.
to the right. So just relax a second, and then go forwards.
Nope.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Just the way you are. Because if you go a little bit too much, whatever, you just slightly adjust the cyclic to what you want. So right there. So you got a nice forward movement. We're going to go to the right, so tilt the head to the left. See? You just a tiny bit of left paddle. Keep the cyclic, don't adjust the cyclic at all, just keep a tiny bit of left paddle so it's more like forward. Right there, that's good. Right there, you catch it? Perfect. Perfect, just like that. Alright, come to a stop. Alright, so right tail is clear.
Right tail is clear.
So turn us left. And just all the way back to which way we want to go. Keep the cyclic forward.
Sorry.
Alright, nice and slow.
And ground frontier, flight 3355, Alpha 3 looking to push.
Frontier 3355.
Now slow it down so you can catch the left paddle.
Push back on Sierra's approved, advising ready to taxi.
Push back onto Sierra Crew with about
Half on left paddle.
3355.
A little slower. Tiny bit of left paddle. A little more forwards. Alright, stop us here. And just bring us down. Let it settle. Let it settle. Don't let it drift. You gotta catch the pedals, so let's go back up. We want to just keep the pedals just neutral. You'd rather just come down like that instead of swirling around.
Right.
You want to head back in, or?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to taxi? It's up to you.
Oh.
Yeah, at like 1.2 now.
1.2? Yeah,
Coming to
we'll
1.3.
pick it up and we'll taxi back.
Taxi back in
We're
slowly.
using runway 6 for
Alright.
departure today.
So pick us up.
Frontier 3355, affirmative. Runway 6 will be.
Runway 6 seconds.
Now start bringing us in between those two right there.
Helicopter 5, uniform, Papa, hover taxi to parking. Have a good day.
Alright, so we go in, so we clear left, clear forward, clear right. So I always go in these because these are like the widest. And just aim for the yellow curve right in front of us. Nice and easy. Perfect, this is nice. See, this is a nice speed, you're not like back and forth, so. Keep this up. And we just follow the center line down. So just give it a little left paddle. A little left paddle. So you want to stay with the center line. Slow it up because that's what you're going to complete. You lose it right there like this. Alright, so.
124 Hotel
Nice and slow,
Foxtrot,
folks.
taxi via golf, contact tower.
You have control, so. Take your time.
Taxi vehicle, contact tower.
There's a fuel shuffle, alright.
Ground 127 Hotel Foxtrot, around complete.
November 127 Hotel Foxtrot, continue taxi via golf. You'll be number 2 behind your company.
Continue taxi via golf and number 2, 127 Hotel Foxtrot.
Alright, just ease up on the pedals.
Alright.
Long Island Ground, good afternoon.
Guess they're taking that golf course
At Mid Island ready to taxi. I would like to do the front up to the white portion of the Alpha.
Tower 985 Charlie, Long Island ground, taxi to the wide portion Alpha. Do you run up there, advise please?
So clear right tail.
Right tail is good.
Coming around. Yeah, this just gets slopey. It feels squirrely this way. So lower, so we'll roll off. Hit the governor. I got cyclic friction.
Governor is
Hit
on.
the collective friction. I'll start our timer.
Collective friction is on. And then we maintain it at, what, 75?
Yep, 75 for 2 minutes. There you go, 300. We want to need it like on the 3. So it's 300 degrees for the temperature head.